An offense committed on or within 400 yards of the boundary of 2 or more counties may be prosecuted in any one of those counties.
Officer, for clarification, where was your traffic stop on 35?
Leah Josky did then and there commit the offense of DWLI, driving while and license invalid. The location of the offense is TX 174, Service Road in Burleson.
Thank you. So you understand that complaint that's filed against you. All right. Any questions before we get started? All right. State ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. State may proceed.
I'll call my first witness, Trooper Michael Masella.
If you come up and just have a seat and wait to stand, please.
And what is your occupation?
State Trooper, the Texas Department of Public Safety.
And how long have you been employed with the Texas Department of Public Safety?
2 years.
How long have you been associated with law enforcement in general?
About 2.5 years.
On December 6, 2025, did you observe the defendant's vehicle? What time was it when you saw her?
It was around 1:10 a.m.
10 a.m. And where exactly did you observe the defendant's vehicle?
I was on a traffic stop on 35. I just finished up and she had passed me southbound on Interstate 35, going on to the 174 ramp from 35.
So she was getting on to 174?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what precinct that was in?
When I initially witnessed it, that was in Tarrant County. Came to a stop inside Precinct 2, Johnson County.
So what do you mean you initially?
So when I was on the traffic stop prior, I was in Tarrant County.
Okay.
And then she passed me and went into Precinct 2 and was speeding in Tarrant County, but failed to signal her lane change in Precinct 2 in Johnson County.
And you saw the failure to signal lane change while you were ahead of someone else stopped?
I just finished up with the traffic.
Okay. And so was that your initial reason for pulling her over, was the speeding and that failure to signal lane change? Okay. What did you do during the traffic stop?
I told her the violations that I witnessed, asked her why she was speeding. She handed me her driver's license, and she did mention something about her license being suspended or something along those lines. At that point, I told her if it is suspended, it'll be 1 citation for the driving while license invalid and 2 warnings for the other 2 violations.
So the defendant had expressed in some form or another that she had knowledge that her driver's license was suspended.
Yes.
Okay. And so did she tell you that before or after you asked to see her driver's license suspension?
After.
Okay. So did you, when you asked to see her driver's license, did Ms. Pachowski hand over her driver's license to you?
Yes.
And what did you find out when you ran her driver's license?
I saw that she did not have said not eligible. As I mentioned, indicates she's not eligible to have a driver's license at that time.
What did you do once you determined that her vehicle or that her driver's license was invalid?
Issued her a citation for that.
For what?
Driving while license invalid.
Okay. Did you issue her any other citations that day?
I did not.
Okay. Is there anything you did at the conclusion of the traffic stop?
No.
Your Honor, I pass the witness.
Can I have the state approach the bench, and Ms. Petrosky, can you approach the bench, please? Love having all those monitors. In reference to the officer's testimony, his testimony is stating that he first observed the offender vehicle in Tarrant County and proceeded to make the traffic stop in Johnson County. The court has a jurisdictional question on that. Can the state provide a jurisdictional clarification in reference to this particular offense?
I'd have to do my research on that, but
I'll take a short recess and allow you to do that. real quick.
yes, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank you.
please.
Okay.
I'm going to take a short recess and let the state research a jurisdictional question that has been brought up in the officer's testimony. So if you want to just have a seat for a few minutes, we're going to take a short recess and allow the state to research that so we can move forward if we need to. Okay? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a short recess, ladies and gentlemen. Question was asked by the court on a sidebar for jurisdictional clarification in reference to the case before the court, showing the location as Texas Highway 174 Service Road in Burleson. And the officer's testimony stated that he initially saw the offense or initial offenses before the stop of speeding and failure to signal or speeding in Tarrant County.
Right, yes, Your Honor. So while the alleged offense of speeding and failure to signal lane change did occur in Tarrant County, the officer cited her for driving while license invalid, and he discovered that she was driving while license invalid in Johnson County. And furthermore, she was technically driving in Johnson County with a license invalid. So that is why the ticket was given in Johnson County. So technically, Your Honor, she was driving in Tarrant County with an invalid license, but she also was driving in Johnson County with an invalid license.
So could the state explain to me if the offense of the speeding was not observed by the trooper in Tarrant County, would he have pulled her over for the offense of driving a license invalid?
Maybe not,
Okay,
but he did pull her over.
okay. Then we'll take that on the court's judicial notice. Trooper, if you can go ahead and have a seat back in the witness stand. Ma'am, do you have any questions of the trooper at this time?
Well, I know I didn't hand you mine. I don't know how to play this. I didn't hand you my license because I haven't had a physical license in probably 4 years. I have a state ID, which is a whole different number.
Remember, this is a question and answer, so just go ahead and ask me any general question you
Are you
like.
stating that I handed you my license? Because I haven't had a physical license in years.
What is the question? I'm sorry.
Are you stating that I handed you my driver's license?
You handed me a form of identity, whether it was your ID or driver's license. I don't remember exactly.
And was I driving my own vehicle that night or another vehicle?
I do not know.
That's all I have.
All right, thank you. Redirect. Lee, anything in closing you'd like the court to consider?
I do have one thing.
Or in redirect?
No, for closing.
Okay, I'm going to ask her if she has anything on closing. My apologies, ma'am.
Just that earlier that day, I had been up here to fill out my application for an occupational license and gotten all that done. And I told the officer that at the time, and he said, well, if that's the case, maybe they'll work with you on it or whatever. And I did follow through with all of that as well. So that's all I have.
All right, thank you, ma'am. All right, now you can give me closing. Thank you, ma'am.
Right, in closing, I did want to touch on the fact that you said, but for the reason the officer pulled over, that's not negating the fact that he didn't have the right to pull her over. He did witness a traffic violation, so, but for her committing that speeding, it doesn't negate the fact that she was speeding at the time when he pulled her over. It's just where he chose to bring the ticket, and she was technically driving with an invalid license in Johnson County, so he chose to give the ticket in Johnson County. It doesn't negate the fact that he saw the initial reason to pull her over in Tarrant County.
Thank you, ma'am. You may go ahead and step down from the witness. Thank you. Counsel, for clarification on board dial from the trooper, if you could help me out with this location. You put on your citation, Texas 174 Service Road. Is that coming off of 35 where that curve is?
We came to a stop right in front of where the Taco Casa is and the Bingo. It's right once you get on the straightaway.
So basically where the first stoplight is,
Yes, sir.
not right there where the curve is
It was
coming.
right after the first stoplight where we
Okay.
came to a stop.
Okay. If you could state that statute for me, please.
Okay, it is Code of Criminal Procedure 13A.053. An offense committed on or within 400 yards of the boundary of 2 or more counties may be prosecuted in any one of those counties.
Thank you, ma'am. Lee, did you have your occupational yet? Do you have a driver's license, ma'am?
I still, they sent me some paperwork from Austin saying that I have to do something else. And then right after I got that, I had this I've been in the hospital. I'm not even supposed to be out. I'm not even supposed to be up in a wheelchair right now. I broke all 4 of my limbs. I've been operated on all 4 of them.
Okay.
So
So you're not even driving right now?
no, somebody drove.
Okay. With the statute that I was trying to find in reference to that,
And I said, well, how many yards did she say it was? Or
400 yards.
it was way better than that, I think, from the town. I mean, is that what she said?
It's 3 football.
Like, is that from where he initially got that?
For clarification, officer, for clarification, where was your traffic stop on 35?
It was about,
What were you by?
I was between the exit by the Chevy dealership and the on-ramp 174. I was right smack between there. That makes any sense.
You were by the dealership? I know exactly where we're at.
Yeah, so the on-ramp to 35 right there, between that and the on-ramp to 174, or the exit ramp to 174, I was like,
What's the jurisdiction on that, council?
Of what?
The yards on that?
Oh, it's 400 or oh, 400. Yeah, sorry.
All right.
Okay.
Lee, because there's a question in reference to jurisdiction, this court trying to find you not guilty today. And the reason for that is that when I was at the task force, I know exactly where the county line is on that bridge, and that exceeds the 400-yard limit if the officer was down there by the on-ramp in front of the Chevy dealership, because we used to write warrants for that area, and I pretty much know that distance because Dale Hanna, our former district attorney, had us go out there and actually measure the distance one time.
I believe that.
All right, and
Thank you, sir.
that dealership exceeds that 400 yards.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm finding you not guilty today, and it's going to be a jurisdictional issue on that. It's not that it wasn't, you were in the wrong,
I know that. Yes,
but the court doesn't have jurisdiction. So you won today by technicality.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. But I wish you for a speedy recovery, but don't drive anymore until.
Can't, so it's no problem.
You're excused from court, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Do I need to sign anything?
Nope, we'll send you a copy of the order.
Thank you.
Judgment's in your favor today.